Namaste, welcome. This is Sarah from Yoga in the Sun, and this is Sureka from Soma Guidance. We welcome you to the 21-day yoga challenge, and we are taking you now through the fourth video, which is the fourth pose of sun salutation, known as Anjaneyasana, which is a crescent low lunge pose. So Sureka is going to be demonstrating the pose today. We're going to be doing two parts to this posture because it's twice in sequence. And basically, as you come from your forward bend at the beginning to low lunge, which is Anjaneyasana, and also from the exit of downward facing dog in the last part of sun salutation into, again, the crescent low lunge. So I'm hoping that this will be of benefit to you to watch this video. We'll give you some important information on the benefits of the pose and also the modifications of the pose for those that have limited flexibility of the hips. In addition, we'll give you some other postures that you can integrate into this posture from the sun salutation, just to make things a little bit more interesting if you want to add a little bit more opportunity to do other poses as well. So Sureka is going to help me take you through it today. So I'm going to come at the front of the mat. So on the breath in, on the breath out rather, Sureka is coming into a standing forward bend of Uttanasana. We've already covered in our last three videos this posture, in the third of the video. So this is now the fourth pose we're moving into, Anjaneyasana. So on the breath in, Sureka is going to step back through her right leg. So the hands are framing the front of the left foot. So remember, this is the position that we take at the beginning of sun salutation. At the other end of the sun salutation, it will be repeated again but on the other side. But this side is on the right leg. So as you can see, the front of the thigh here is nicely lifted off the floor. So this is the full version of the pose. We'll give you the modification later, but you can see the front thigh muscle here is very active on that right leg. It is a hip opener, so you're working your hip flexors, the large psoas, major, minor muscles. So this is really good for hip flexibility, to improve hip flexibility. Also the arms are very actively holding, and the fingers are very much placed wide through the floor either side of that front left foot. So you can see that position there, and quite weight bearing on the wrist and hands. So this is very good for your improvement of your strength in your wrist joints. So from here, Sureka is going to step back into downward facing dog. So we'll take you through the second part where you're coming out of downward dog to come back into Anjaneyasana. So on the breath in, Sureka is going to step up her right leg on a three-legged dog, breathing in as she exhales, coming forward back through that position of Anjaneyasana. So this is quite a strong transition. For most people, it's quite challenging because the hips aren't always flexible and the hamstrings can be tight as well. But you can see the position there is a nice hip opener. So from here, Sureka is now coming from downward facing dog into the modified version of your low lunge. So rather than stepping up all the way through the mat, she's going to step up halfway and then holding her hand around the foot, step up through to step in between her hands. So her hands are framing the foot there into that low lunge position. So this is your modified version of that transition, and now Sureka is going to step forward into a standing forward fold. So now I'm going to show you how we move into the modified version from Uttanasana, standing forward fold. So we're going to move back into low lunge, but this time with the back knee on the floor. So a big step back on the breath in, and then the knee comes down to the floor. So this is the modified version for those people that have really tight hamstrings or hips or lower backs. And then you're keeping the gaze nicely forward, hands framing the front of the leg, and that position is for the modified version. So from here, if you want to go into a more advanced series or a series of poses just to explore, we'll take the full half crescent here, which is a beautiful open back bend. As you breathe in, you can hold here comfortably, just feeling that deep hip opener on the front of that right thigh bone, keeping that front knee nicely stacking across the front of that left ankle. On the breath out, Sureka will just gently come down, and then lifting up now on the back knee to breathe in, she's going to come up into a higher lunge with the arms raised to warrior one. One is the arms straight, keeping the hips nicely forward, arms stacking directly on top of the shoulders. From here, breathing in, Sureka's going to turn her hips facing forward toward the camera there, arms level with the shoulders. Excellent. Breathing out, we're going to come forward now into a slight side bend, so taking the upper arm across the front of the ear there, into an extended side bend, and then from here we'll move into a twist. Breathing in as you breathe out and lifting up now to inhale the other arm on the left there. So these are the other postures that you can bring into the sun salutation if you wish to choose to do so. Breathing in, stepping back to exit from your low lunge back into forward bend, and then inhaling up back into Hasta Uttanasana, and then finishing at your mountain pose. So taking a moment there just to release, we'll come back to the mat just to complete. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on Anjaneyasana today on the low lunge. So you can see just by doing the poses how you can incorporate many different variations, include other postures. You can hold a little bit longer in the poses if you wish to as well. And these are the kind of creative, active things that you can add into your sun salutation to make it a little bit more interesting. And if you feel like you're sort of improving and getting more comfortable in the poses, then you can hold them for longer as well and take some more postures into the sequence as well. So I'd just like to say that thank you for watching this video, and I'm offering a free yoga class to anyone that would like to come who are new clients throughout this challenge of 21 days fundraising event. And Sureka from Soma Guidance is also offering a 10% discount on her services. Her link is in the directions below, so please feel free to click on that to view her services. Thank you so much, and keep your tracker form updated, keep your progress going, keep adding your thoughts and feedback. You know, we're always looking also for your thoughts and feedback, so please like and comment on this video so we know what you're thinking as well, and really hope that this challenge is taking you to a good journey of exploration through this yoga practice. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you once more from me to Sureka from Soma Guidance, and thank you for watching this video. Namaste. Namaste.